I need the thaumaturgist. Is the thaumaturgist here for my voice? So
yes.
my voice sounds
We
purty.
need them now, please.
Where is my thaumaturgist?
Which
Look.
Which one's yours?
Sam.
Sam? Mine's Tammy.
Oh, yeah, Sammy and Tammy.
Yeah.
You know, I really do like them.
They're really nice.
They're really, what? Oh, we're going? Oh, hey,
okay.
welcome to Faerun United News Christmas Special Report.
That's right, folks. Hello.
I'm Dick Dixon.
And I'm Simon Lydon.
And hold on.
It's my line.
I jumped your line. I'm Dick Dixon.
And I am Simon Lydon. And we're the unique.
And you wonder why I jump your line so much.
Yeah. And we are the news that unites all people above the Underdark.
That's right. We said above. Above.
Above.
Above.
Above it.
Not
below.
not under. Not the Underdark. Because we know who all lives in the Underdark.
Really crappy people.
Like the Drow. The Drow. And those Durgar. Those rock gnome sons of bitches.
No, rock gnomes are nice. Remember?
Oh.
Deep gnomes.
The deep gnome Durgar. That's what it is. It's the deep gnome Durgar.
Deep gnome Durgar.
That's right. I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Gnomes are. Wait, hold on. No, I already asked that question. But we're going to get to that soon. You watch for our special report on are deep gnomes real? Because I think they're just Durgar in disguise.
I would believe it.
I wouldn't doubt it. Well, we're here to bring you a special news report during this special holiday season to let you know what's going on here in Faerun. Now, just a couple days ago,
we were there. It was great. It was fun.
Was so much fun. The Liar's Dice annual tournament.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah, there were over 60 entries this year.
That was at least, what, 20 more than last year?
I think it was like 40 or something like last year. Now it's up to 60.
It's
so
great.
This thing is really taking off. I was going to play myself.
You were? What happened?
Forgot my dice at home because I thought they had regulated dice.
That happened to me my first year.
And all they did is they tested the dice to make sure they weren't weighted, but you had to bring your own.
Well, normally there's people there that will like give you extra
I asked 3 or 4 people and they said no. So unfortunately I wasn't able to. But I saw you at a table.
I was there. I made it to about the 3rd round or so before I got knocked out. I got pretty far. I got farther than I thought I would.
Tell me about that big guy you played against.
Oh, he was a really cheery half-orc. The first game, he kind of beat me pretty handily. Second game, something faltered in him. I was able to sneak past there with 2 dice left. Last game, I just barely beat him. It was scary. I'm happy I left when I left.
I noticed that the look on his face was one of just pure disgust.
Oh, it was bad. But the thing that really stuck out about that half-orc is he had a really nice tattoo on his right arm.
What was the tattoo of?
It looked like it looked like a fist holding a dagger. I believe that was a shipping company. I'm not too terribly sure.
Whoa. A half-orc with a tattoo on his... Do we have that report from last week that we did? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Going down. Yeah, Oh, I remember that one too. That was folks.
No.
The half-orc was reported seen around some vampire sightings with a tattoo on his shoulder with a fist holding a dagger.
Well, I wasn't eaten, obviously, folks. I'm still here. So I don't think he was an actual vampire.
Folks, if you see this individual out running around on the streets of Waterdeep, contact your local authorities. We need to find out if this is the guy or not.
I don't think it was, because, I mean, like, he did have some, like, sharper teeth and tusks, but I think that's just because, like, the stereotype of orcs and half-orcs.
Let's just be on the safe side, though, folks. If you're out walking around and you see this big half-orc, cheery at first and then mad later on, contact your local authorities. Let them know that he has the tattoo that has been spotted around vampires. Because you know where vampires come from?
Not the Underdark.
Nope. From Drow. Drow made them. I know it.
He knows it?
I know it. I know it to be true. Well, anyway, we're getting way far off the subject of this.
That's right.
Now, we have a new champion this year, as a matter of fact.
I was so surprised.
I was too, because you know who's in the finals?
It was some lady called Kat.
I think from what I read on the placements, her name was Kat Galls. Interesting name.
Very interesting name.
But you know who she played?
It was Eldridge.
Lord Eldridge. Of all people, she played Lord Eldridge. Now, I know Lord Eldridge. He likes to play Liar's Dice a lot, but
he's big gambler. Big gambler.
But the thing about it is, he likes to play in the taverns and stuff. You know what got him on this one?
Was it rules?
It was the rules. Because you couldn't increase values more than one.
That's how I lost several of my dice throughout the day. It was bad.
And because it's like, now, I like that tournament rule per se. Because that way you can't go from like 1 to 6s and just like end the match real quick.
That is true.
It causes you to be a little more strategic and strategize just a little bit more.
I believe he also... Wasn't there also a new call rule made?
Call rule?
Yeah, about calling around.
Yes,
round.
As a matter of fact, this was the first year that you had to go one full round of bidding before you could actually call.
I thought that was a very interesting rule. It took me a minute to get used to.
I thought it was too, because that way people just can't just go, I call, and just try to, snake their way out.
Yeah, because the first time I played that cheery fellow, he said 13-6 or 13 ones. And I really wanted to call that. But with the new rule, I couldn't.
Well, you could have, but guess what?
I would have probably lost the dice.
You probably would have lost the dice because you did an illegal call.
Yeah.
And, but I like those kind of things. Those kind of things are pretty cool. Yep, and she did end up beating Lord Eldritch in the third game.
So it was pretty close. I believe it was what? She was down to 1 or 2 dice left?
I think so.
It was a close match.
I think it was 2 dice to 1 dice. And what got Lord Eldritch were the rules again.
I think you should stick with the tavern.
He led with 2s instead of 1s. Automatic loss of a dice. And
that was his last one, wasn't it?
It was his last dice.
That was a close match, though.
Die. His last die.
Die.
Yeah, they're telling me over here it's die. But she did beat Lord Eldritch in a fair and square game.
Right.
And she took home over 300 gold pieces this year.
300?
That could have bought me my boat.
I'm sorry. It's okay.
Well, maybe next year I'll know to bring my dice, and I won't forget. I'll put them in my pocket, and I'll bring them, and I'll make sure that I beat this cat galt lady.
Because if you don't, even if you forget yours, I'll have an extra set for you.
Thank you.
I got you.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Now, here's an interesting thing, though. There was a report. Now, this is just a report. Right. Nothing's been confirmed as of yet. But there was a report of a confrontation between the royal court as they were leaving and this small little victory party.
Well, what did the report say? Because I haven't read that one yet.
The report said that words were exchanged and that, like I said, I don't know the details of it yet.
Right.
But words were exchanged and that Lady Adra was seen drawing a dagger on an individual.
When I first came in and sat down, I saw that the court was sitting down already.
Yep.
She was wearing a pretty nice dress. Where'd she hide it?
I've heard stories that she is not someone to be messed with.
I've heard so too.
And so you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if she had one hidden. She's royalty, so therefore I will not go into the details of where I think it was. But, however, she done hid that dagger somewhere on her. And somebody was seen. A report. The reports. Now these are just reports. Nothing's been verified or certified. But she was seen drawing the dagger on one of the party members.
Looks like no one was hurt, and the mountain was seen breaking up the fray.
I saw that the mountain was standing there, and oh my goodness! Now that's a bugbear I would not want to mess with.
I don't want to mess with bugbears in general, but there's a reason he's called the mountain.
He is.
Have you seen how tall he is?
I stood next to him once, and I thought I was like a gnome next to him.
That's terrifying.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yes, but he kind of got in the middle of everything, and he kind of broke everything up, from what I understand.
You kill anyone?
No, this time he didn't.
I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too, because especially when it comes to Lady Adra,
very protective.
He is extremely protective of her, and let me tell you, I think if anything would have been said or done, there would have been something snapped for sure.
Most likely a neck or a spine or.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Gives me the shivers just thinking about it. Well, again, congratulations to Kat Galt on her victory in this wonderful Liar's Dice tournament.
That's right.
This is something that we do annually here in Waterdeep.
I can't wait for next year.
And so next year, now I did hear that they are going to be running. Now this year was an open invitational.
Right.
Anybody could come. Right. So you could either be invited to come or you could just show up and play.
Right.
Right. Now there are going to be qualifying matches held all over Faerun. You got to win one of the qualifying matches. The top 100 people that win their qualifying matches will be invited to go to next year's tournament.
We need to start practicing then.
Oh, let me tell you. Maybe we can play a little bit later on in the break room.
I'm down.
I'm down. Because believe it or not, I got my dice in my bag.
Nice.
Yep, absolutely. So congratulations to Kat Galt on her victory. And second place and third place went to some other yahoos.
Eldridge. We all know Eldridge got second.
Eldridge got second, which basically means he put it back into the town coffer. Yeah. Which is nice because I think that was over 200 gold or something like that.
Something around there.
Yeah, so that's 200 gold back into the town. Which is nice. Which is nice because I know he'll use that for the right reasons. Absolutely. The third place winner got a whole 23 gold pieces.
Slow down there. That's still a good amount of money, though.
For only entering for 5 gold and then walking away with 23, you know what? I would take it.
You over quadruple your money.
You do, almost. Well, congratulations to all the winners out there.
Yes.
And better luck next year to all you losers.
Absolutely.
Not calling you a loser, but
I'm assuming you don't mean yourself either.
No, because I didn't play. So
That's true.
I'm not a loser. Because I didn't play. Now, if you played and lost, you'd be considered a loser. Anyways.
At least I play.
Okay, you got me there.
Yep.
Hey, folks. Now, this just came across. Now, this is something that's very important to everybody all over Faerun. King Hecaton. Yeah, he is the king of the storm giants. But not only that, but he is also the leader of the giant conclave, which means he runs all the giant. He's the head of all the clans, right?
That's right.
Fire, Hill, and everybody, right?
That's right.
He's everyone has gone missing.
Really?
He has. It seems that he's been missing for over 2 months now. A long time. His daughters have just now come forward.
Just now.
Well, there's a reason for this. His daughters say that they don't know what happened to their memories over the last couple months. Mm-hmm. They just literally woke up a couple days ago and poof, time had vanished. Time had gone by and they don't know what happened. It's almost like they went to sleep one night. A couple months later, they wake up, boop, and now their father's gone.
That's really weird.
Now, the biggest thing about this is that the ordning of giants, which basically means it's when they get all these together and decide who's going to be the new giant leader.
Right.
Yeah, that's going on right now because they got to put a new king on the throne.
That's right.
Because without a king on the throne, all these other small little clans are going to go crazy. And in a related story, possibly, you see what happened next.
Yep. Possible related story. Mithril Hall was attacked. Reports saying that a small band of fire giants, out of all of them, fire giants, hit Mithril Hall pretty hard. Took some materials. Turns out a lot was taken.
You know, and well, that's those fire giants. They're just despicable people, from what I understand.
Yeah.
They're very materialistic type, so they like stuff. They like to make stuff, and they like to hold on to stuff. So I think they were just out going around taking stuff.
To me, it sounds a lot like they have a lot of common with dragons.
It's very possible.
Very, very much.
Well, fire giants, fire dragons, yeah. It would make sense.
Yeah. Many dwarven lives were taken. Many dwarves were killed. our sympathies goes out to all the dwarven families.
Especially in this time of the year. To have this happen during this holiday season is just
Despicable.
That word.
It's okay. This is the farthest north they've yet to attack.
Now, this is something because they're, if I remember correctly, they're from the Moors down south.
I believe
or like centralized kind
somewhere
of Faerun,
around,
right around
here,
there.
Yeah.
So yeah, for them to go up to Mithril Hall,
they must have been pretty desperate.
They're kind of stretching out.
But then again, it was a small warband, so they could be rogues.
No, that's very possible because
renegades, something.
Right after they made this attack on Mithril Hall, they were seen headed south through the Evermoors. So if you live anywhere just south of the Evermoors, please make sure you're very careful. If you see these giants coming, make sure you go the other way. Run. Do not. Fire giants are deadly. These fire giants.
Aren't they the ones that just completely wiped out that town? About a month back or so?
Yeah. That Seacomber.
I believe that's one. I believe that's the. It is.
I think
that's the one.
Yep. That's the one. Completely wiped it off the map. Burned everything to the ground. There were no survivors.
What a shame.
So I mean, yeah. So if you see giants headed your way, please don't even take shelter.
Nope.
Run.
Run the opposite direction.
Grab a bag and get out of town as fast as you can, because that is going to be the best thing for you to do.
Absolutely, folks. Please be safe in this time, because there's also been reports of bandits and things like that.
Bandits and goblins. There was a goblin attack that was on the high road not too long ago. A whole caravan was just stripped completely.
That's such a shame.
Well,
I guess they're getting pretty desperate now.
It's the season, it's like they know
we have stuff.
They know goods are going to be on the road. They know goods are going to be around. So please make sure you stay safe.
Yes, please, folks.
Well, folks, not to bring you down anymore, but for this holiday season and for the Faerun United News, I'm Dick Dixon.
And I'm Simon Lydon.
And just remember, if it looks like a gelatinous cube, but it has fruit and nuts in it, it's probably a fruit cake. Bye, everybody. Hey, folks, we just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning into these videos. Michael and I, we've had a great time making them for you. The Underdark on the other side, they're doing their own videos. We here at Dungeon Crawl Gaming just want to wish you and your family very happy holidays and a happy new year.
That's right.
Just keep in mind that we do all this for you. We do have a Patreon page out there if you'd like to visit it and possibly help donate to keep us going. That'd be awesome as well. But for Michael and myself here at Dungeon Crawl Gaming, I just want to wish you and your family happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Bye, everybody.